Why do I look up to Irene? Or why is she my best friend? Where do I begin?
I think I'm ready. One,
First,
two,
I'd like to point out that when we were little tots, we would always wonder what it would be like now that we're in college. Would we still call each other Bebe? Would we still be friends? We'd even talk about how when we're 18, if we'd look back at all the videos we've made, like that we've accumulated through all of these years, and if we'd laugh, well, we were right about that one, that's for sure. She's probably one of the coolest people I know, and she's probably wondering why the hell I decided to do this. And my answer? Because you earned it. Everybody loves Irene. I don't think I've heard anyone say anything bad about her. Except for, Emma said that she had bug eyes back in like 6th grade. Sorry, that was rude. Probably gonna put it in there anyway. Anyway, back to the whole idea of this.
Hey, where's Irene at?
oh, she's
We
over there.
have a
What are you
connection
doing
or
over there?
relationship, no homo, that no one could probably ever understand. Not many people have one friend that has been by their side for 95% of their life.
Okay. No, I mean, it's a really good idea. Like, it's foolproof.
I don't know if you'll remember this, but I know Emily will. But we slept out by the fire pit on Kathy's air mattresses in front of my camp. Like, it was all 3 of us, and we just had a tarp over us, and we were just laying there and talking about how lucky we were to not just like have camp together, but all be together for so long. And when I look back, I realize how young we were and how impressive it is that we actually had that conversation. The number of heart-to-hearts I've had with you?
What do you mean, which guy?
Too many to count.
Aww.
And I'm gonna start saying you instead of Irene, because when I say Irene, it kind of seems like you died. Remember when I was like, I feel like if I had to marry a girl, then I wouldn't mind living with you. And for some reason, I couldn't get my point across. And you were like, you mean to say that we would make good roommates? And that I might have brought it further than I needed. You're such a jokester. You talked me through my first sleepover, my first trip to the ER to get my first stitches. You talked me through my first heartbreak, my first fight in middle school, my first Charizard that I ever got. And yes, if you remember, that was a big deal in my life because I cried. So now that you've been reminded of a million things we've been through together, mind that some things shouldn't be voiced on the internet. And Emily, don't think you're so innocent either. So, you're pretty down to earth. You're pretty too. I mean, come on. You're probably the coolest person in the entire world and the most caring, gorgeous baby out there. You too, Emily, because you're my best friend. Jesus. Remember how my dad always says that? Jesus. He says that a lot.
Irene.
Well, on a more serious note, our families spend every Christmas Eve together. We have Thanksgiving the majority of the time, including this year. Can't wait. Safe to say that I've saved you from some bad situations, and you've saved me. But we've also been sitting right next to each other during some of those times.
Gonna get under, alright. Here we go.
Remember kissing each other's earlobes
Good. Set.
one last time before we got them pierced.
Not so much of a smirk, Irene. All right.
I don't know if that's
Good.
cute
Smile.
or weird.
Hey, Irene.
Dad, this isn't Irene. It's a cardboard cutout.
So, a little while ago,
Irene.
you decided to broadcast to the entire world that when I was a little tot, I used to be a mute, not talk to anybody. But, I only talked to you. And I used to have kids ask me at recess like, if I was deaf. Such a compliment that I talked to you and nobody else. I guess you were the only one who understood me.
Night, sweetie.
And you're still the only one till this day. I love you, Beeb, and you're growing up way too fast.
Get it, Irene? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which way you look at it. Don't you get it, Irene? E equals M. But M is your sister, and M is squared. I'm sorry. That's just not the way how life works. Life works in mysterious ways. Girls, girls.